So President Trump's tariffs are live now. They're officially a thing. I talked about it the other day. Canada, China, and Mexico are three countries that he has put tariffs on. He's made good on his promise to do tariffs. Of course, the tariffs on China are not quite as high as he promised they would be. But yeah, he's trying to stop the flow of fentanyl, supposedly, and this is going to help. He's listed some other policy goals. But the key question is, are prices going to go up as a result of this? Because that would be pretty ironic. The guy campaigned on lowering prices, and many of his supporters bashed Biden and Harris most aggressively on the high prices during their administration. So if prices go up, surely that would make Trump a failure, right? Surely that would mean that he was the worse choice than Harris. But it looks like prices are going to go up, believe it or not, because those other countries, they're talking about responding in kind to Trump's tariffs, basically doing their own tariffs against the United States as a result of this. And just an all-out trade war may ensue. It's the way things go, tit for tat, an eye for an eye. People respond to how you treat them. You know, what you put out into the world is what you get back. So Trump is poking the sleeping bear economically, and he might end up shackling us all with higher prices. So would MAGA support this? Well, they already are kind of hinting at that, believe it or not. So I was actually in the store the other day, and I overheard two gentlemen talking. I think they were in their 40s, maybe 50s. And one of them said, you know, if we have to pay higher prices here to stick it to China, that's okay. You know, it's our patriotic duty. And that was also discourse that was happening on X, believe it or not. There are MAGA users on X, pro-Trump users, Trump supporters, saying, oh yeah, you know, I would pay higher prices in order to own our adversaries in trade. We have to do it. It's our patriotic duty. Like, there are memes being made out of this now. It's actually insane the amount of whiplash you get from first seeing these people moan and whine about high prices under Biden and Harris and saying, if you want lower prices again, if you want things to be affordable again, you have to vote for Trump because Biden's going to make everything too expensive for you. And Harris is going to make everything even more expensive for you. And they're bad. And now it's like, oh, actually, well, high prices in this context are good. When Trump makes them high, it's for a noble cause, believe it or not. This is some seriously motivated reasoning. It's quite cultish, actually. So they're saying high prices are good when Trump makes them high. This is so concerning. So, yeah, I have to wonder, like, how far does this principle extend? Could Trump come out and say, I support DEI and critical race theory, they're tremendous, and these people come out and say, well, you know, I don't normally like DEI and critical race theory, but Donald Trump's version of it that he supports is actually very good for America, and it's a really good policy. It helps so many Americans, and it actually will own the libs too, which is great. Would they say that? I don't know. I mean, if he dyed his hair pink and got a septum piercing and came out and was like, social justice is a very good thing, and we have to tax the rich, and we want a Green New Deal and open borders, like, would they come out in favor of those things? Not all of them would, of course, we have to be fair, but a sizable chunk of that group, that pro-Trump base, would they just say, oh, wow, you know, he's got a point, you know, those things can be good at times. Social justice can be very good when Trump's the one advancing it. The Green New Deal, I think Trump's version of the Green New Deal is really good. I don't like that one that AOC proposed in 2019, but Trump's Green New Deal is great. The Orange New Deal, if you will, it's great. I don't know. Would they get behind that? I think plenty of them would. And a lot of people on the right try to downplay the cultishness of the Trump base, but they're doing so cynically. They're doing so essentially to make their own group look better. There are people on the left who are cult-like too, but let's face it, there are way more on the right that act that way. And we're seeing it here. High prices are apparently good when Trump makes them high, because it's supposedly for some noble cause. We have to stop the flow of fentanyl. We have to own China in trade. Yeah, right. Like, these people know the first thing about trade. Like, these people know the first thing about fentanyl. I mean, some of them do, but, you know, the goalpost shifting is what's most problematic here. High price is bad no matter what, but now it's like, okay, high prices actually can be good when we're supposedly doing it for a noble cause. For the cause that our dear leader, President Donald J. Trump, supports. That is what makes high prices a great thing, folks. Well, I'm here to tell you, that it's not, and that you shouldn't be a partisan hack and a freak. Think for yourself, and yeah, vote for what you want based on what you want, not what your leader says is good. That's the bottom line. Let me know what you think in the comments below. As always, please like, comment, or subscribe to my channel. I'm working on getting a lot more content out there. This has been the Morris the Merrier. I look forward to speaking to you in my next video.